Hi, I'm Ivan Zoot. I am Clipper Guy. Today I'm here on behalf of my friends from Jatai Academy from Feather Razor, sharing one of my favorite razor cutting techniques with you. Now, along the way I might point out a couple of helpful razor cutting hints. Hint number one, if we're going to razor cut, we go with a wide tooth comb. These are my dual tension hair cutting combs that I love so much. Regular cutting combs, thin, fine teeth, apply maximum tension to the hair. Razor cutting is about movement and texture, especially this technique. So we don't want to go with thin, fine teeth. We want the hair to flow and go where it wants. So we're going to put away that comb. We're going to focus on wide teeth. Now, we're going to come in and we're going to look at a technique for some texture. So we're going to subsection here. We're going to clip up some hair out of the way. And of course, we use a Clipper Guy gripper. Those are awesome. Available at ClipperGuy.com. Now, there's no blade in my razor for the purpose of demonstrating the technique. Then I'll put a blade in and I'll show you the technique. The technique is called weaving. And I'm going to turn the mannequin slightly so you can look at this straight on. We're going to take a section of hair. We're going to comb it up and comb it out. We're going to hold it between our fingers like this. And we're going to use our razor, turning our razor with the blade facing up and away. Think Superman, up, up, and away. Turn the blade up and away if we had a blade, but notice we don't have a blade. We're going to use the back edge or the spine of the razor against the hair to weave. Weaving like you would weave with a tail comb if you were cutting a highlight. Notice I weave, and I can control my weave. I can weave very small and thin and fine, or I can weave big and fat and chunky. The amount of texture you create is based on the weave, and the weave is up to you. So watch what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at this again. We're going to weave. And then when we've woven out that section, we're either going to roll the razor up and remove hair from the upper portion of the weave, or we can roll the razor down and remove hair from the lower portion of the weave. But by turning the razor over, we don't weave with the blade. That way we cut when we want to cut and we don't cut when we don't want to cut. It's a really neat technique that offers the hair cutter an incredible amount of control. So now I'm going to put a blade in. I'm going to pick up a traditional feather hair cutting razor blade. Now normally you would take them out of the box using the no-touch system, out of the blade tray, but I didn't do that this time. Now we're going to take this section, we're going to comb it out, we're going to hold it out, we're going to turn the blade over with the blade facing away. We're going to weave it through, and in this case I pull it up and I weave out from the upper portion. Let's do another one and weave from below so you can see the contrast or the difference there. We're going to comb it out. We're going to weave with the back edge of the blade facing towards us. We're going to turn it over, and we're going to etch hair out of the lower portion of the weave. That's your weaving technique, and you'll control your texture by the nature of your weave. I want to show you another great way to control the texture. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that feather hairstyling razor blade, and anytime we get rid of a blade, we drop it in a sharps bin. If you need bins, I've got them online at ClipperGuy.com, and I'm going to swap the blade out for a feather hairstyling razor texture blade. Now, I have samples of these. I'm giving them away at my classes, and I'm packing them in with orders that I ship online from ClipperGuy.com. But the texture razor is unique in that if we zoom in close, we see less of the blade is exposed. It takes out about 50% less hair. It fits in our handle the same way. Some people put it in the red handle. You'll see me using one of those down the road a bit when I'm using the texture blade as a way of knowing I'm doing that. But everything is the same. We're going to comb out a section. We're going to weave with the back edge. We're going to roll it under. But due to the nature of the notching of the guard, hair is eliminated from reaching the blade, and therefore we take out less hair. We have a texture effect. So you've got the powerful weaving technique combined with either a traditional feather hairstyling razor blade or the feather texturizing razor blade for some alternate texture options. I'm Ivan Zoot. I'm Clipper Guy. Lots of great information online at ClipperGuy.com. Check out Jatai.net, Jatai Academy there. And in the description of this video, there's also going to be a coupon code that you can use online for 15% off any purchase at Jatai.net. So you can get all the great Clipper Guy stuff at ClipperGuy.com and your great feather razor stuff online at Jatai.net. Thanks for watching and have a great day.